Yeah.
Vera, how did you get started, and how did you get where you are today?
Well, I think that my fashion career was sort of a happy accident because I really wanted to be an Olympic skater, and I didn't make the team. And so after skating was over, my skating career was over, I had to find something else that I felt I had enough passion for. And fashion became that other passion for me. And so I went to work for Vogue magazine for almost 20 years as a senior fashion editor. And then after that, I went to work for Ralph Lauren. And I worked for Ralph as a design director. And then I started my own company at 40.
But I met him here, and he told me he's going to be a filmmaker, yada, 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 and he went on and made She's Gotta Have It. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in it. So I'm like, okay, that's another brother who said he was going to do something and didn't do. But then he, did School Days. I worked in School Days, and I did, the rest of those films up till Jungle Fever. Mm-hmm. And I didn't do Malcolm X and some of the others. But so I went by the Coke Man spot uptown.
Okay.
Bought some Coke, went home, cooked it, and was getting ready to get lit, and apparently passed out. So when I woke up, my wife and daughter were standing there in the kitchen. I'm passed out on the floor. The rocks cooked on the table. I ain't even had a hit, or I wouldn't have been passed out.
Yeah.
And there they were. And my best friend from high school and college was a drug counselor in Knoxville. So my wife called him, and they found a bed for me upstate New York the very next morning, and I was in rehab the very next day.
The next day.
So it was all great.
It was all great.
But Jungle Fever is what got me into Hollywood. So I'm really, grateful to him for that.
The story of Colonel Sanders, founder of the KFC restaurants. At 5 years old, he lost his father. At 16, he dropped out of school. At 17, he was fired from 4 jobs. At 18, he got married and became a railroad conductor. At 19, he became a father to a little girl. At 20, his wife left him and took their 1-year-old baby daughter with her. At 22, he joined the Army, applied to law school, and faced rejection after rejection from school and the jobs he was at. He then became an insurance salesman. Another failure to be added to his messy resume. He decided to be a cook and a dishwasher at a small cafe. At 65 years old, he retired. One thing he realized, that he could do like no one else. Actually, he could do it better than everyone else. That was cooking. Cooking the best chicken anyone had ever tasted. He borrowed $87 to buy a fryer and his recipe ingredients. He lived on his unique fried chicken recipe, trying to sell it door to door to his neighbors in Kentucky, as well as trying to license it to restaurants. He was rejected yet again, 1,009 times from the restaurants he tried to license his recipe to. The 1,010th restaurant gave him his yes moment. KFC was born. At 88, Colonel Sanders became a multi-billionaire and KFC the second biggest food empire. Don't give up. It's never too old to dream. Go after your wildest dreams now.